Hey there. Hi, everybody. Long time no see. Happy Monday. I hope you're having a great one. Mine was really positive. I've um, about 6 weeks before school ended last quarter or last semester, like before the end of the school year, I started a new morning routine and ritual, and I've been really good about following it this year, and it's really like helped me stay positive during my day. So happy Monday. I'm here in my PJs because I wanted to come and talk to you about La Familia Loca PLC. It is open. I open La Familia Loca twice a year, usually once in August and once again in the spring. And I do that because I want time to be able to foster the community that it has become in the in between months. So La Familia Loca PLC's doors are open this week until Friday, the 18th, at 8 p.m. I've already welcomed 6 new members today. Very excited about that. And just to explain a little bit about what La Familia Loca PLC is, we are a community of like-minded educators who are working to develop and enhance their skills when it comes to acquisition-driven instruction and facilitating language acquisition in our classrooms in a like-minded community that's going to be supportive and uplifting to unlock unprecedented joy for you and your students. That's my program promise, is that you will experience more joy in your classes. And it is what has proven true time and time again when I interview Familia members, when I talk to them, when I get their feedback every year, twice a year. What rings true in their testimonials time and time again is that the amount of joy they are feeling in their classroom with their kids is quintupled, is life-changing, is career-changing, all of these different things. In fact, last night during an interview for the podcast that's going to be published tomorrow, Jennifer shared that after she's going into her 28th year in education, she said her admin can't even believe that she's in her 28th year because she's constantly implementing new strategies, new ideas that she's learning from La Familia Loca PLC, and she's more invigorated and energized than she's ever been in her whole career. So that's what La Familia Loca PLC is all about, like inspiring you, motivating you, and giving the tools to feel more joyful and more successful in your implementation of acquisition-driven instruction within your classroom. The doors are open right now. The website link is in my bio or in this like description, whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook. You can interact with me, by the way. I can see your comments. I see there's like 10 of you watching. You can definitely interact with me if you want to. Let me know what questions you have as you have them. You sent the letter to your admin, Kara. That is awesome. I'm so excited. Speaking of letters for admin, I have a letter that you can request funding from your administration. Let me show you where to find that actually. It looks like this. Yes, you do need, all of us need rejuvenation. So if you come to the link on that page that's in the comment section and you scroll, let me make sure that you can see this. Okay, I think you can, but let me try and do this at the same time. If you scroll down, and I mean literally all the way down. Oh, this is such a cute picture. Look, we had our first ever Familia Loca retreat this year. It was fabulous. We went to Pensacola and I met some of these people for the first time ever in real life. And I've been working with them, cheerleading them, coaching them, and learning from them for the last 4 years. And some of them I met for the first time in real life. You scroll all the way down to, can I get my school to pay for this? Heck yes, you can. Advocate for this PD for yourself. Get them to pay for you. I have a letter for you. And if you click here, it's going to force copy this letter that you can literally turn into your admin. In fact, I have had 3 members this week, current Familia members, turn this letter in to switch to their school paying for them instead of them. Like they've always paid out of pocket and they're like, actually, it's a great idea. They're able to prove that they've had, some of them who have been there since the beginning over, I don't know what it would be, 200 hours of PD. Somebody else actually submitted all the hours of our PLC conference this summer. submitted those to her admin, and they gave her the bump up in salary because she had like X amount of PD outside of school. Because I give you a whole certificate if you need it or if you want it. But yeah, it's about 50 hours a year if you want to be involved in that much. Many members aren't. Many members come for just the workshop every month. Members come sometimes just for the resources and the lanyap sessions. Let me get into that. Let me talk about some of the benefits of La Familia Loca PLC. Let's go on here so you can see them. There are several monthly benefits that members of La Familia Loca PLC get. Every month we do a live workshop with me. That is 76% of members' favorite benefit. You come, you get live, interactive inspiration, motivation, tips, tools, suggestions, activities, ideas to implement the very next day in your classroom. So this sort of engagement with me, with a community of educators who also are hungry for the motivation and the inspiration. And after that workshop, we branch out into 3 groups: an elementary cohort, a middle school cohort, and a high school cohort. My high school cohort is the biggest, but I have tons of middle school teachers and elementary teachers in this community as well. And it's not just Spanish teachers. I have Spanish teachers, French teachers. I have a German teacher. I have 2 Chinese teachers. I have 4 Latin teachers now. I have an Indonesian teacher. I have tons of English as a second language teachers. Not tons, I think 3 or 4. I have some online teachers. I have like 3 university teachers now. Whoop, whoop. But these members are all over the world, located in 6 different continents. What? And we split into those groups for some community work time so that we can really hash out what are we applying from this workshop? How are we applying it? What's that going to look like? Every month you get resources in English, Spanish, and French. Now, I know that if you teach another language, it's not all of those languages yet, until I get more members. Maybe you. But you can take that English resource and translate it into the language you need. So it's Spanish, French, and English resources, high quality resources. I'll show you this month in a second. We also have the Lanyap community building session. This is totally not work related. It is, how can we come together as a community and just have fun this month? Maybe it's happy hour, which is what we did this month. Maybe it's trivia night. Maybe it's let's play Unicornio Malo or Lugaru together. Maybe it's let's just hang out and do a strategy that we would normally do in our classroom, but just together, just for fun, just for funsies with un poco de vino tinto, and in our PJs, which I was like, let me just show up for them in my PJs. This is what I do. I come authentically as me at the end of the day, sweaty in my house that has the AC broken. I come as authentic as it gets, right? It's full Annabelle. You also get a guest of the month session. Y'all, I hire the best of the best. And a lot of it is pulling strings with friends like, hey, this is as much as I could pay you, but I know it's not much, but pretty please, can you help me? This month I have Diego Ojeda as our guest. We've had Claudia Elliott. We've had Berta Delgadillo. We have had Anne-Marie Chase. We've had Erica Poplinsky. We've had Ben Tinsley. We've had Cecile Lene. We have had AC Quintero. We have had Donna Tatum-Johns. We have had John Seifert. We've had John Cowart. We've had Justin Slocum Bailey. We've had Jenny Wetzig, Mary Overton. We've had Darcy Pippins. We've had pretty much anybody you can name that I have a minor connection to, I've had. And I'm pulling some more strings. Next month's guests, people are going to pee themselves when they see who I got next month. Oh my God. So our guest of the month comes and shares, and we do a live Q&A with them, and it's really, really special because it's in an intimate setting. You know, it's really, really awesome. Our hot seat Q&A group coaching session is different every month. People come with their questions, and you never know what questions are going to be asked, because everybody is in a different place, right? So 3 people sit in the hot seat. They get 15 minutes to ask me questions. At the end of that time, the floor is open to anybody to ask me anything. I love you, John. Yeah, John has been a guest. That was good timing. Were you on when I mentioned you? It is a phenomenal community to be a part of. The group coaching sessions is just powerful because you don't know what coaching you're going to walk away with. It's always really magic. And then let me tell you about the best benefit of all. It's these people. It's my members. It's my familia. My Familia Loca are the most incredible humans that you will ever meet. My Familia Loca are people who care deeply about our profession and about their students, but they also care very deeply about the other members in the community. They rally around each other and help each other in our lowest moments, and they are the first people to celebrate us when we have awesome things to celebrate, when we take risks. Look at this. Heidi is here now. I didn't even tell them I was going live. I was like, some of them will hop on. This is what we do for each other. La Familia Loca PLC is seriously the best group ever. It's such a supportive and joyful community. I'd be lost without my Familia Loca. Heidi is a high school French teacher. Heidi is one of those people who is the first to celebrate you when you have done something or taken a risk. And Heidi is somebody that sometimes needs a little push to do something or to try something. Heidi tried Luguru for the first time ever in her advanced French classes last year. It blew her mind, and she's obsessed. And I'm so proud of her for trying. So Heidi is one of my members. I'm super grateful for Heidi. Let's find another picture of all of us. I think I have one of all of our Bitmojis. Here's our summer banner for Facebook. The Facebook community is the best benefit because you have members from all over the world, like I said, from all different points of their acquisition driven journey, right? You have people who have been doing this for over 25 years. You have people who are just starting this journey. In fact, Jennifer shared last night that she tried for 15 years to move to acquisition driven instruction. And it was only in the last 2 that she's really been able to. And she joined La Familia Loca and her career has taken off in her like 26th year of teaching. She just got teacher of the year last year. Like she's on fire, right? La Familia Loca is full of electric people like that who are passionate and eager to share and collaborate and connect. Many of my members are departments of one, many of them, because they're seeking community collaboration connection. Some of them feel like a department of one because they're stuck in a place that wants them to fit into a box and do things a certain way, and they're suffocating. So they're seeking out connection with other educators who might be in the same place as them. If you don't know me, I hope you know me because you're here watching this Facebook Live. My name is La Maestra Loca or Annabelle, and I am the coach. I'm a full-time teacher, to be clear. I'm in the classroom full-time. That makes my approach to coaching and leading in this group unique because I'm in it with you. So sometimes I show up to the meeting and I have to vent a little bit or cry a little bit or a lot of it about my frustrations or something that happened that day. Because I know I'm in a safe space and a supportive space where I can do that. My familia members lift me up too. And I can learn and grow with them. And I get suggestions from them as well, right? So you have me as a coach leading you in the community, right? I couldn't do anything without my team. Viviana Tracy is my right-hand lady. I also have Nicole Fitting. I have Chio Jacobi, Rocio Jacobi, couldn't live without her. Morgan Bennett. There are so many. Alana does all my French translations. I have so many people who help me make La Familia Loca the place that it is. It is not me alone. I also have Tiffany helping me on the side, uploading things. Let me show you the portal actually while I'm at it. So we go live 4 times a month, 4 times a month. And that means you have 4 times to be able to join me and interact like this, but in a workshop where I'm presenting ideas and you're asking the questions that you have and saying, well, what would this look like with high schoolers? What would you do if this happened, right? So we have 4 of those a month. If you miss them, you log in. You log into your portal. You come to, let's find it. It should be down here. I'm looking for our current members, what current members would see. Monthly content, guys. Awesome. So this is what new members would see. You click on view product. This is where all of the things related to La Familia Loca is housed, right? Monthly content. You scroll down, and the first thing you see is a calendar. That calendar tells you when our meetings are this month. It's released on the first of the month. You get Google Calendar invites. You can also come here and add these to your Google Calendar. All the Google Calendar invites have Zoom links in them. Also, if you don't have Google Calendar, you can just save the Zoom links themselves and save the date in your traditional paper planner, right? Scroll down more and you see the orientation video, so you know exactly how to get started. And you see 2 months here. What's that? Anybody who joins this month will also, this week, because the doors close on Friday, will also get access to 16 hours of PD from our summer conference. This July, we had our first ever inaugural La Maestra, La Familia Loca summer conference. It was led by Familia members. These were members who are either expert presenters nationally and globally, or presenters who need a little push to get started on their presenting journey, on their journey of sharing, who share so much all the time in the community that I'm like, okay, you're ready to present. Let's do it. Let's do it in this space. So you get access to all of these. All of them were recorded. So let's say I click on one. I can scroll down. I can find one that I want to listen to. Let's go to Andrea's, what my students wanted to tell you. Andrea shared stories of what her students felt were the most important things to share from her classroom. And there it is. You can watch it. You can watch it in 2 times speed. Yeah, it's so good. And then any resources Andrea shared are below. So right behind my head, you can see all of her resources she shared, as well as the chat, because sometimes people share in the chat. And so you want to be able to read along with it. Great. You go in there and you can watch it all later if you can't attend live. That's how a lot of members have to access the content, especially members who are living abroad, right? Heidi said the La Familia Loca conference was seriously amazing. It was. People's feedback from the conference was insane. How much joy they got, how much inspiration, right? So all of it is in your monthly content guides. You also, let's go into the monthly content guides, go back. We'll find your resources there. So if I click on August, here's August. I already have the resources out for this month. So if I click on resource, I can see not just a resource, but a resource drop video. So there's the resource. When I release a resource, this one was 42 slides of like a beginning back to school resource. And obviously you have it in English, Spanish, or French if you missed that. I record a drop video so you can hear exactly how I use this with my students in my class and all the variations I would do. And sometimes what I would do differently next time. Because remember, I am using these resources with my students. So what I'm developing for you is because I'm in the classroom and I am navigating it first and then letting you know what went well and what I would change, what I would tweak. And then you're coming back to the Facebook community and saying, oh my God, I did this. I leveled it up this way. Here's a booklet I created for it. Here's a GIM kit. And members are then coming back to the community to share ways that they enhanced it, made it better, or tried a different variation, because we are all in different places in our journey and all have wildly different things to share with each other. So, La Familia Loca PLC, we would absolutely love to have you. We'd absolutely love for your school to pay for you. If you are feeling excited about this year, but also really needing some motivation, inspiration, and help, this is the place for you. If you are a team of one and you are really seeking community support, friendship, and guidance this year, this is the community for you. If you are somebody who just wants to find an easy place to supplement some of the resources that you are already using in your classroom, maybe you are a textbook, you're tied to a textbook, or you're tied to thematic units, and you're just seeking ways to sprinkle in acquisition-driven instruction, this community is full of people who are in that boat and who share ideas all the time. If you want a way to see some of the nations and the worlds, we've had international presenters. We've had Alina Filipescu, right? We've had some amazing people present. If you are seeking a way to connect and hear from world known, worldwide known presenters on a monthly basis, this is the community for you. It is worth the membership just for that. Chio said, we would love to welcome you in La Familia Loca PLC. You won't regret it. I can't wait for y'all to hear this podcast that I'm about to put out. It is the most special thing. This is a place for you to grow, not just professionally, but personally. I would love to inspire you, to connect with you and support you this year. And also help you set up some boundaries to make things more sustainable for you this year, and support you in connecting with the people who matter most to you, which is probably your family and your friends. So let's make more time for that and help each other to stay in this profession for longer than just another couple of years. Unless you're close to retirement, then frickin' retire in a couple of years. I'm excited for you. Okay. I'm going to go and eat dinner. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. I would love to have you join La Familia Loca PLC. You have already heard from some members tonight who are saying they would love to have you. They'd welcome you with open arms. We would love to have you. The doors are open until the 18th at 8 p.m. If you join before tomorrow at 8 p.m., you get an insane bonus resource called Piper. It's a mini unit that is massive in English, Spanish, or French, depending what you want most. And this thing is a beast. It focuses on the 7 most highly frequent used words in the language. Tons of resources built into it. And yeah, we would love to see you. We would love to support you. Yes, we would love to have you, Yvette. We would love to have you. We have another Yvette here in Louisiana who is part of La Familia Loca, a middle school teacher, middle school Spanish. We would love to have you. So if you join before tomorrow, you get the flash bonus. Otherwise, the doors are open until Friday at 8. I had a couple people join today, and they are going to get reimbursed from their employer. If you want to submit the letters ASAP to your employer and let me know that you've been submitted, if you know that they're up for it. One lady got a purchasing card from her school today. She's signing up. There's lots of different ways for me to work with schools. Sometimes they ask for a purchasing order or an invoice, or they want to send a PO, whatever works. I'm even more excited about getting your school to pay this for you. I have a lot of members paying out of pocket, but hopefully we can get their schools to switch over. I love you. I'm grateful for you. Thank you, Heidi. It is one of my favorites too. And I think you're amazing. And I hope you have a wonderful year. And I hope I get to be part of that year, whether it's in my podcast and in my email list, in my blogs, or hopefully as a member of La Familia Loca PLC. We would love to see you there. I gotta go. I'm starving. Okay. Love you. Good night. See you.